Most people that have used Revit have seen Revit's Advanced Sample Project, and that's what we're looking at on the screen. In the Advanced Sample Project, under the project browser, we've always looked at it in this arrangement, where we had floor plans starting off, ceiling plans, 3D views. You'd scroll down and see your schedules, your sheet information, and it was always organized like this. One thing that a lot of people don't realize, though, is that you can make modifications to the project browser so it displays this information differently. To do it, you need to highlight on the word Views, right-click, and then go to Browser Organization. When you do, you'll see 5 different options show up. One is going to be All, which is the way it displays currently. Another is called Discipline. If you select on OK to that, it'll do it by discipline. In this case, pretty much the entire project is architectural, so it's just one architectural category. If we'd linked in MEP information or structural information, they'd have their own categories with their own floor plans and ceiling plans underneath those. If we right-click on the word Views and Browser Organization again, we could do Not on Sheets and select on OK. We could see every view that's currently not placed on a sheet. If it's a view that has been placed on a sheet, it won't show up here on the list. This way we'll have a better idea of whether or not there's still some views left over that still need to be put into our different sets. I'm going to go to the Browser Organization again. Phases. So this could be new construction, demolition, existing phases. Type and discipline. This is very much like all that we had before, and here we have our different floor plans. But now you can start to see this is slightly different because this is giving us information related to architectural. If there had been a phase that had been engineering or structural, that's what we would have seen under floor plans was architectural, engineering, or structural. Now, the reason why these work is if we right-click on this again and once again go to Browser Organization, each one of these has its own set of properties associated with it. And if we click on Edit, we'll see that in this case, you can either filter things out so you only see things that meet certain criteria, or you can go under Grouping and Sorting and tell it to group things by a certain arrangement, then by more arrangements, and further narrow that down so that things are in the order that you'd like it to be in. We'll be able to see that underneath this Not on Sheets, if we click on Edit, there's an option here that says Equal to None. And the reason is in the sheet name parameter, if it's on a sheet, it'll have some other piece of information on here, whether it's floor plans or sections, but it won't say none. As long as it's equal to none, it's going to show up here on the project browser list. And then the same grouping and sorting options apply as well. If you want to create these from scratch, you can. I'm just going to click on Cancel to this, and you can select on New, give it a name, click on OK, and then set up the appropriate filters and group sorting so that everything shows up on the project browser the way you would expect it to be. So just remember, if you want to make changes to this, all you need to do is right-click where it has the word Views, then go to Browser Organization, and through here you can pick on the appropriate one, or you can make new ones or edit existing ones so that it displays appropriately in your projects. And if you set these up inside of your templates, these would be pre-set up browser organizations that you can use from project to project.